We're gonna have.
Now, entering the ring, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 180 pounds, representing TOS Boxing Gym and trained by DeVero Williamson, Jeff Brown!
Oh, we're hearing it already from the crowd. Jeffrey Brown.
Jeffrey Brown, I see a lot of fans out and about for Jeffrey Brown.
They're rattling the cage in here for Jeffrey Brown.
Touch of sleep. They're out in force tonight.
They clearly have got a deep crew, which we love to see.
Coming in hot like a fajita, that's what he did.
I'm hot like a fajita.
Hot like a fajita.
Hot like a fajita? I gotta use that. How?
Please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner,
We've got the
weighing
medical
in at
sales showdown.
180 pounds, representing Topiera Boxing Club
Oh, there are
and
people
trained by
out for
Joaquin
this.
Romero, Michael, son of Michael, Jacques!
Michael, son of Michael. I love it. I don't know if you feel this, but I feel like there is a lot of energy for this fight. Not that it's been low for others, but there has definitely been a pickup for these two fighters. Clearly,
so
there are people here really happy to be here.
That's very true. And I know when I have fans out here, I'm looking to perform at the same time.
You gotta do it for the fans. You show up for the fans.
Our
Swing for the fences for the fans.
I'm gonna say it as a shorter man who's not in the ring right now. I'm looking at the headshots of both of these men. They look mean.
They look mean.
They look mean.
They look
and that's
mean.
fine. That's fine.
I like it when my
that.
boxers look mean.
I want them to look mean.
I want them to be mean.
They gotta be
They look
mean.
mean.
Punches above the waistline. Do not hit the back of the head or the back. Touch gloves. Here we go.
Goodness. Now, I feel like we got like medical equipment, like we're selling intubators or something. Is it healthcare tech? Are we selling MRI machines? Because he's gonna scan these hands, baby.
He's gonna
Scan these hands.
Can I get a report?
Oh my God! You see him just shake out his shoulders?
He said, "Oof."
Sheesh. Jeffrey Brown is shaking out the shoulders.
Boulder shoulders.
God.
Coming out swinging hot, Jeffrey.
My guy in the red, Jeffrey Brown, has been feeling himself for the last 37 hours coming in here.
I mean, can you
Oh my God.
feel the energy coming off that? Oh.
My guy's shaking out between combos like he's in the gym. But let's be doing some work.
Oh, look at that
Oh my
connection.
Oh my God.
I think that was probably the strongest hit we've seen today.
Michael Jacques not to say nearly missed, because it was a miss, but an absolute bomb.
That was a
That
bomb.
missed.
I think we have
Imagine
to
that
call
landed.
in the police specifically for that bomb
Oh
threat.
my gosh.
They're gonna have to take that one apart.
Bring in the dogs.
Woof. Really great slip. Great slip on Brown right there.
Now we are seeing a pretty even trade. You know, they're kind of trading off who's leading the dance right now, right? We're seeing a domination, and then they come back. Now, in your opinion, Maddie, if you're either one of these guys, you're having success, are you pouring it all out, or do you know this fight's going to go a little bit longer?
You know this fight's going to go a little while. Like we said, guys, very rarely are we going to have knockouts. There's headgear in place. It just tends to eliminate a lot of the full knockouts. So a lot of these are going to be the war of attrition. You need to put in consistent hits over time and be able to take hits, but also avoid as many as you can. So
I
thinking about
hear
that,
it.
like, I'm not gonna spend my entire tank of gas here before we're outside of the driveway.
Fair. I am seeing our man Michael Jacques. I do see him with the keyhole sights. When he's locking up, he's up high. He's leaving the body open. If I'm Jeffrey Brown, I want to go a little bit deeper just to make that impact, to take that movement away from my opponent, because there's so much energy in both of them. They poured out a lot. They're still going.
That was a great first. I think the energy from both of them was extremely high to really start things up there. Really happy with that.
I'm impressed with that first round.
I'm impressed with
What
that
do you want to
first
see? What do you want to see more of in this second round, Matty?
Well, now that the adrenaline's worn off, now that that fatigue is starting to set in, we've seen some very accurate punches. I want that to stay. I want that I mean, that's obviously harder the longer that this fight goes on. But if we can keep that accuracy up, landing the punch where you want, when you need to. Accuracy is a key as we start to move through there. Like, when your opponent starts to get tired, he's going to start to leave the door open for you. All you got to do is step in.
There's not much of a reach differential between our friends here.
No, very
but
simple.
Jeffrey, I assume, based on the height, probably would have that. So our red corner is going to have that reach. I want to see him fight a little bit longer.
Yes.
When he's getting in trouble, it's because Michael Jacques does close it down and does some damage while he's in there, right? He comes into the house and starts breaking your silverware, breaking your plates, stealing your silverware.
He says, I cleaned my house up nice. And he said, not for long. Not for long. I'm going to make a mess in your house.
That's right.
Really? This is an even fight. They keep trading punches really strongly.
And we are seeing some head clashes. We can assume as they start to get a little bit more tired, we're going to lock up a little bit more. And we're seeing a little bit of interference in the ref right now because of that lockup, right?
Getting too close, starting to get a little messy.
Right.
Now, Brown was keeping his defense really tight. It's definitely starting to fall down. He's starting to block from a distance, right? Instead of defending nice and close like we want to, he's starting to keep those hands a little farther away.
Ooh, that's
another
a clean
connection.
shot.
Great.
Lord.
Right on the air.
My goodness. Now, to your point as well, right? When it seems like as the oh my
Another
God,
one.
the overhand left on this guy.
Another one.
Now, we have a standing 8 count. Let's see it. We had some clean shot lands from Michael Jacques. Something that we want to also, point out here is we have two fighters leading with their right hand, with their left being their power. So it almost neutralizes, right? We don't necessarily have anyone with the upper hand from a stance standpoint, but we see somebody clean it
He
up.
closed the door on him right there.
We're seeing somebody make the most of those exchanges, and another standing 8 count takes.
He is starting to really feel himself. Michael Jacques is like the energy coming off of him right now. He is feeling good.
How he's throwing a little reckless right now. He's putting those hands down. If I'm Michael Jacques, I'm confident, but I'm not foolish, right?
You can't let confidence turn to foolish. Now we're starting to see, just right there at the end, Jeffrey Brown was starting to go on skates. He was a little bit wobbly. Let's see if that's going to change after he goes to corners.
He's losing that momentum a little bit, but let's be completely honest, right? We know that Jeffrey Brown has the ability to get his legs back, get his lungs back, get his head back right now. And when I see that happen, I want to see Jeffrey Brown come out and make a statement in this next round.
He has to. He has to. After that many knockdowns, after that many standing 8 counts, he's going to have to really step up this first round. You saw it right there at the end. He was starting to lose it. He was starting to skate a little bit.
I think Jeffrey Brown's relying a little bit less on his head movement and less on his footwork and relying on his length, and that's when he's getting in trouble. He's relying on the ability to move, and when he comes straight back is when he gets in trouble or when he runs out of room in the corner.
He's really gonna. We're gonna see if that continues to show itself.
Let's get him out of the corner. Uh-oh.
All right, Jeffrey Brown.
And this fight's over.
Oh, it's done?
He goes out on his stool. No mas.
He goes out sitting?
No mas. That's a tough call to make.
That's a tough call to make. I mean, when you've been getting the piss beat out of you for a little while, it frankly is hard to go back in and say, yes, please, I would like some more.
You know, you gotta do what's right for you. At the end of the day, everyone here is doing this for a good cause.
Yes,
A lot of
absolutely.
these fighters have personal histories with family members, friends, or just really connect to what we're all here for. Haymakers for Hope. We know that we're
Absolutely.
doing this to raise money to conquer, to KO cancer. And at the end of the day, if you're taking that head damage, it has to be for the right reasons. And there's always a chance where you say, it's not enough right now. And I
Yep.
fully respect that.
And there's always another time. You know what? We live to fight another day. Regardless, everybody here is doing it for the right reason. We're raising money. We're fighting for the right causes at the end of the day. Simple as that.
And I'm proud
But
of
honestly,
these
that
guys
was
for
a-
putting themselves out there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really am.
You have to respect any of these guys that put themselves out there.
Now,
I mean-
technically, medical equipment won the sales battle.
So now we know medical equipment. Are we saying that medical equipment lasts a little longer, has a little more power than healthcare tech? I guess.
Well, you know what they say. You know what they say. Healthcare tech is always changing by the day.
Healthcare tech is always changing. Honestly, it's really hard to get into it when it needs to be there. It's hard to be right on it every
Ladies
day.
and gentlemen, make some noise for our boxers out there. Your